Recording in
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Tashrita Gupta, your ACCA mentor, and I'm here with a very important video for AAA students in the series of Ultimate Planner. So I'll be making one more Ultimate Planner that is for FR students. And this is something which is very important for the March 2025 attempt. So here in this planner, I've given you questions that you should be doing all in all, the list of the questions that you should be doing, and you should start your practice maximum by 5th of February. So you all know that this paper is very challenging. So before we start with the practice, we should know the challenges of this exam. The first challenge is time management. The second challenge that everyone faces in AAA is how to write professional answers and how to get those 20 professional marks. And the third challenge is application. That first of all, I'm having a time issue, plus within that time that I'm given, that is just 3 hours, I have to manage so many things. Like in one case study, which is worth 50 marks, I have to look for business risk, audit risk, and in the same case study, I have to look for ethical issues, professional issues, quality issues, give the safeguards, talk about the procedures, evidences, and so on. So, one case study, one piece of information, I'm looking from so many lenses. Now, if that is happening, it makes it very terrible for a student who's doing this paper for the first time. Now, I have to make sure that on the day of the exam, I do not give up. I do not become blank. And it doesn't feel like, the time is running and I'm having no ideas to write. And, that moment brings in the nervousness and it breaks into us. And then we just, we just screw our exam. We don't give it in the right way and we don't complete the paper. And then we get that 48 and 49 score. So this is something that we have to work on to. And sometimes everything goes smoothly, still we get a 48 or a 49. And the reason is that we're not writing quality answers. Maybe we are writing something right, but we are writing it in our own words. And that is too much of a layman language and not professional keywords. So you have to learn all of this in the given days. For that, you need to practice, practice, and practice. Sometimes you have to do timed practice. That is something which is like works wonders for any paper, even if it is SBR or AAA, and especially in AAA because you have to manage your time. So whenever you're doing typed practice, make sure you're doing it in a timed way, like you're counting it on your clock, how much time have you taken for that question. So if it's a 50 marker, you should not take more than 50 into 1.8 minutes. So that should be your threshold, right? So approximately 1.5 hours you should take for your question number one. You should allocate your time for reading the case study, brainstorming on it, and then formulating your final answer. Now, all these comes under the scope of case study practice, and all these comes under the scope of answer writing technique. That's what I teach in my crash course. And if you are someone who wants hand holding, like you want to attend sessions where we actually solve the questions in the class, and I tell you this is how you have to read a case study, brainstorm, and then this is how you have to type your right answers, then you can consider enrolling into the crash courses. You'll find the link in the description. Now, apart from that, if you're someone who's willing to do it by themselves, I still made a planner for you. If you're doing it by yourself or with any other mentor, make sure you follow this plan at least. Okay, so most of the people, they would give you like classes till the February month and you'll be done with your syllabus and then you're left on your own. That's a general rule which everyone follows. So if that's the case, then this planner is something which can help you to give a time allocation day wise to every question. You would not be clueless that some days you're solving two questions, some days you're solving one question, and you feel like you're doing something, but actually you're not doing. So you're not on track, but because you don't have a direction. Okay. So that is something that I want to provide, that, okay, at least every day you're doing three questions related to AAA. Maybe two questions you can do via recording or just doing the RBR, that is read the question, brainstorm the question, and read the answer. That's one approach. Maybe two questions you're doing in a typed way. So you're typing it out. So you have to make out time for that. So this is the planner that I have. Plus, I've also shared the Super 20 questions. So I'll just show you on my screen. So I'm going to solve the Super 20 questions with my students of all the batches, starting from 5th of February. So that is just like 2 days from now. Okay. So from 5th of February, we are starting our live sessions for Super 20. And if you're planning on to enroll, please make a quick decision so that you don't miss these live sessions. So we have 5th of February, we are doing these Super 20 questions. Then on 6th, we are doing this. 7th we are doing this, 8th we are doing this, 9th we are doing this. So all these are 5 day sessions which will start at 8 p.m. Indian time, okay, and they will go on till maybe 9, 10:30, or maybe till 11 as well. So this is something which is basic on like how much are we able to complete in one session. It depends upon the doubts of the students as well. So this is something which we are doing in the 5 days of Super 20. And then that doesn't end here. Okay, you're not just doing Super 20, you're also doing some kit question sections. Now, what do I mean by kit question debrief? So on the portal of Crash Course and every other batch, we have a section by the name of kit question debrief, where I've given you recorded debriefs of almost every question of your exam kit. Not just exam kit, but also ACCA study hub. So these questions are what you're supposed to do. Now you might wonder that these questions are maybe not too much, because you guys have questions worth 50 marks, right? So you're not supposed to do, even if you're doing one question, effectively you're doing two questions worth 25 marks. So your quantity of questions is relatively less as compared to other subjects. So you are supposed to do these questions every day. They are having a good mixture of every concept and every area of your syllabus. All the important questions are covered here. So you are supposed to watch them in the recording. So what you can do is one day you watch the recording, second day you do the questions yourself. Even if you have the recordings of the second day, still self practice. Self practice makes you perfect. Self practice tells you what are you lacking. Are you able to manage your time or not? Recordings are hand holding. So one day you have to leave those support, like you drive a cycle with supports first and then you drive it yourself. So similarly, I'm giving you the support of the recordings, but gradually you have to leave that support and do it yourself. Okay, so one day watch the recording, one day do it yourself. Carry on this till 23rd of February. 24th of February, you'll have your first mock. 26th of February, you will have your grand revision, which is going to happen on YouTube. It's a free session for all. So, of course, everyone can attend it, and it will be here on the YouTube only. So this is how the planner looks like. Of course, you can download this planner in the description box. It's there. So you can check it out. So this is something which is scheduled for you in the upcoming days. So I hope I was clear in this very small crisp video that I made just for you to understand this planner, even though I shared this planner in my WhatsApp groups already. So now if you wonder what are these WhatsApp groups, if you're a student or just connected to me via YouTube, you must join my Instagram community and my WhatsApp group. Okay, so I keep on sharing the updates there, whatever are the updates relating to a course, relating to some free resources, some sessions, any videos, or sometimes I'm not uploading a YouTube video and sometimes I upload just a reel which is informative, which is related to your subject. So just keep on updating yourself with resources by following such people who are making content which is relevant to you. So it might not be just me, but others also. So you can go ahead, and until you pass that paper, you should stay connected to them. That's my suggestion and guidance. So that's it, guys. I hope it was a helpful video. All the very best. And if you're looking out for Crash Course, please go ahead and enroll yourself. It's a including important concepts, including your Super 20 live classes. All the recordings of the questions that I just shared with you will be provided to you. Plus, you'll have your mocks checked and your assignments happening, and WhatsApp tutor support for the doubts resolution. So that's it, guys. I hope it was clear to all of you. All the very best. May you all pass with flying colors. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.